So it's confession time. I'm gonna tell you guys something about myself, which is that I don't have a college degree, but I do make a six-figure salary at my day job. I mean, I should have a degree with all the time and money that I put into school. And I guess I do have, I have an associate's degree, but not a four-year degree. And that degree is in film. So yeah, what your parents told you is absolutely right. That degree is basically useless. It just makes you capable of being a weirdo on the internet. So thanks a lot, Mom and Dad, for telling me I could be whatever I wanted to be and supporting my dreams and whatever. They were lies. All lies. So I was definitely capable of getting a job without a college degree, and I'm going to share with you today the 9 highest paying jobs that you can get without a college degree. I'm Melissa Ford. Welcome to Damsel of Success, where we talk about all things money. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video, which happens every single Wednesday. And be sure to watch until the end of this video because I have a little giveaway for you. So like I said, I don't have a 4-year degree and I do make a 6-figure salary at my day job. So how did I do that, right? Everybody tells you can't do that, so how did I pull it off? Well, what I decided to do was try and figure out how my personal skills would translate into the corporate world. And what I kind of landed on for myself was project management. I can be organized, all of the film work that I did was definitely high in organizational skills. And so what I decided to do was to get a certification to get my PMP, which is Project Management Professional. And that certification at the time, it cost me, including all of my studying materials, cost me less than $1,000. And as soon as I had it, I got a new job, which almost tripled my previous highest salary. That job also gave me a really great chance to prove myself that I was capable of handling responsibilities that, some people might think that you're not capable of if you don't have a college degree. And since then, that was about 3 or 4 years ago, I have continued to try really hard to do a great job at my day job, and I have continued to get, promotions and raises, and now I'm making almost 5 times as much as I was just 5-ish years ago. And I absolutely think that you can do that too. So I might be a little bit biased, but I don't think that you need a college degree to be successful and to be wealthy. Would it help? Yeah, it's a lot easier to get a job if you have a college degree, particularly in the corporate world, particularly in business. But is it absolutely necessary? I just don't think that it is. There are a lot of great jobs out there that don't require a college degree. I mean, we've all seen the rates. College can be really expensive. And unfortunately, it's just not always a good investment in your future. Not always, In fact, I think that a lot of people, when they're trying to decide on what their next step should be out of high school or wherever they are in their life right now, you've got to kind of do a return on investment analysis. What are you going to be making in your next career, and how much is that going to cost you, and is it worthwhile? The answer to that is not always yes. Sometimes what you're passionate about just isn't something that pays well. I can absolutely speak to this with a lot of experience, having been involved in the arts a lot, and I truly from my heart believe that if you are trying to or passionate about a more arts-based career, that it's almost always better to just do that thing that you're trying to do and not go to school to study it. Almost always. I think that's true of writing. I think it's true of acting. I think it's true of set design. I think it's true of a lot of different things. And I think that that's true because the way that you learn how to do it is to do it. You have to do it in order to get better at it. And while it's nice to have some critique partners around you in an artistic world, it's not necessarily worth paying, an exorbitant amount of money, $75,000 a year to go to a school that will give those to you when you could just join a local writers group and get the same thing. So if you want to be a writer, then go write. If you want to be a painter, paint. And if you want to make movies, just make them, it's going to cost you a lot less and it's going to teach you a ton more. But that's not always why college can be not a great investment. College just might not be a good fit for you. And I think that's completely understandable. I know a lot of people who just kick ass in life, but just weren't a good fit for the classroom. It's just, they just didn't learn that way. So if you're one of those people, or if you're looking at a degree that you don't think is going to pay off, I think there's still hope for you. And I would like to tell you now about the 9 highest paying jobs that you can get if you don't have a college degree. So we're going to start with job number 9 and work our way up to job number 1. And job number 9 is being an electrical repairer or an electrical engineer for powerhouse, substation, and relay. What these people do is to inspect and test and repair electrical systems. The median annual wage for this job last year was $82,790, all without a college degree. All it requires is on-the-job training and about 5 years of experience to get to that point. So if you're interested in a career in electrical engineering, it might be a good one to check out. Next up is job number 8, and that job is to be a detective or criminal investigator. The median annual salary for this job is $83,170. It requires on-the-job training and about 5 years of experience within the field. Job number 7 is a radiation therapist. Being a radiation therapist only requires an associate's degree, and the pay is $85,560 a year. That's the median annual wage. So I'm curious, what's your story? What brings you here today? Why did you decide not to go to college, or what circumstances were there that just it didn't make it turn out that way for you? And what are you hoping to change in your life? I want to know. Tell me all about it. Job number 6 was a little bit of a surprise to me, but it does make sense. That job is to be a commercial airline pilot. What it requires is a commercial pilot certification. So there is some education involved, but it's not the same as going to college whatsoever. And the median wage for a commercial airline pilot is $86,060 a year, on top of it being just kind of a fun and, impressive career. Job number 5 is to be a power distributor or dispatcher. This job requires no work experience, a high school diploma or its equivalent, and some on-the-job training. And the pay for this job is $90,700 a year. Job number 4 is to be a first-line supervisor of police or police detectives. The median annual wage is $91,090, and all it requires is a high school diploma, some on-the-job training, and less than 5 years of experience. Job number 3 is to be a transportation, storage, or distribution manager. The median annual salary for this job is $94,560. It only requires a high school diploma, but you do need to be in the field for 5 years or more. This next job was probably made most famous by a cartoon character, though I'm guessing it takes a little bit more skill than what you might have seen. Job number 2 is to be a nuclear power reactor operator. And of course, the cartoon character I'm talking about is Homer Simpson. I believe that's what he did in the cartoon, and I think at one point he had one of those wooden ducks that would just dip their nose in water, do his job for him all day. But you'll have to remind me. Tell me if you guys remember in the comments below what that was about, because that's the memory I have, at least. And I'm guessing it takes a little bit more than that. Whoever's out there actually operating nuclear power reactors, I would suspect that you gotta be a little smarter than old Homer to do that. But the median annual salary for this job is $100,530 per year. As far as education goes, it only requires a high school diploma as well as on-the-job training. So we're finally at it, job number 1, and that is to be an air traffic controller. This job pays really well, with the median annual wage of $122,990. And all it requires is an associate's degree and on-the-job training. And I'm pretty sure this job also comes with those cool glow stick things, so, rave every day at work, right? So those were the highest paying jobs that you could get without a college degree. And I think it's also fair to say that with a little bit of effort and an ability to translate your skills into things that people understand in the corporate world, that there's opportunity beyond that as well. It could be a really good idea to also expand your search outside of those 9 jobs if you're looking to get a higher wage job, because in my case, for instance, I was able to just get a certification that made a big difference, and I think there's probably going to be other opportunities out there as well that are just like that. So for whatever reason that you didn't end up going to college, maybe it was because it just wasn't in the cards financially, or it just wasn't a good fit for you, or you did a little bit of analysis and discovered that it wasn't going to be a good return on your your investment, there's still hope of getting a solid, high-paying job without a college degree. And I hope that you don't take that on as a limitation. You take that on as a challenge of something that you can absolutely overcome and work with to make your life better. So I hope this video has helped you out and kind of made you look at, not having a college degree as less of a limitation, more of a challenge. There are absolutely opportunities out there for you. All you have to do is go out and discover them. Which brings me to the little giveaway that I was kind of talking about earlier, and that is all around money mindset, which I think is so important. I've definitely seen my income increase as my money mindset has gotten better, and I hope that I can help you do the same. And to do that, I've put together a little bit of a worksheet of some hacks that you can do, or some tips that you can use to improve your money mindset, and you can get that worksheet on my website for free. It's completely free. Anybody who visits the link, and I'll put it in the description below, can just download it for free. So I hope you can take advantage of that and start working on your money mindset to let you see the world as full of possibilities, because it really is. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. It helps me out a ton, and it helps me keep creating these videos for you. So I really appreciate it when you do that. And if you loved the video, absolutely subscribe. I'm going to be releasing videos about personal finance and how to achieve your financial goals every week, every Wednesday. So hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I post that new video. I would love to have you along for this ride. That's all for now. See you soon.